just saw it in stream and try again. So I guess that's what we're going to do today. I guess it's going to go in and out today. Okay. I was just saying how everybody wants to talk about Pisces, but no one's actually a Pisces. Like, why don't you ask Pisces about Pisces? Why you ask any other astrology about what Pisces? Now, you can read a chart and you can go online and you can look at the different signs and say, well, this is supposed to be this and this is supposed to be that and that's supposed to be that. But what does that have to do with the actual person? See, that's where what you read is not always a fact, because people don't get to know everybody like well, I mean, maybe you don't get to know people at all. You just sit in a box, or you wait for somebody else to tell you who or what this person is. That's how stereotypes come about, and people just miss it. I don't even feel like doing this. I was looking for my African goddess cards, but I couldn't find it today. In fact, I'm going to take this as a cue. Like I said, I'm not doing the narrative today. I really don't need cards to talk about me or what I'm going to talk about, because, I mean, did the oracles of Delphi have cards back in the day? I mean, they might have had a lot of things, but not the way you do it today. So let's be real. Tarot is like a game. It's like a Monopoly game. It's like like again, operation, like the game of operation. But just because you're good at operation doesn't mean that you're an actual doctor. You know what I mean? You got a lot of mental instabilities coming out all over the place, and I'm just like, I'm not on that team. I'm not going to promote mental instability. I'm not going to co-sign on mental instability. I'm not going to have someone say that they think I'm mentally unstable and they don't even know about me. Most of the people who would talk trash about me won't say that to my face. Why don't you ask them, why is that? Okay, why is that? The weather's been wonderful here. It's been stormy. We have like storm warnings all over the place. We have like thunderstorm warnings all over the place, but it's beautiful here. I'm okay. Like, I went out to Wally World earlier today, and it was funny because I had something to do. I'll probably talk about that a little bit later on. I have a short that I'll show you. But I'm like, well, yeah, I got something to do, so let me just go ahead and brave the weather as I always do and get what I needed to be. And when we were right in the middle of Wally World, and me and the lady, me and one of the Walmart workers were like, because you could hear it, because, like, Walmart has all these windows and the stuff up top. You can hear the rain come down, like, psst, and we're like, oh my God, is that rain? And we're like, oh my God, that's rain. See, when you're like me, you know these things. Young people, they don't get it. They don't pay attention to things. But when you're my age, you pay attention to everything. And she just happened to, she was saying, like, and my windows are down and my phone is in. But we said, wait about 5 minutes and it'll stop. It's that. So, and I'm like, wow, welcome to North Carolina. The weather changes. We are officially in the season. It's summer, whatever that means to you. But in North Carolina, it's the same thing, like year round. Mother Nature does whatever the heck she wants to. I mean, we are a weather person's greatest nightmare. And remind you, I was an actual weather girl. I was a pioneering, the first black woman weather announcer on TV here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, on WKF-TV. Thank you, Harold Tyndall, the Tyndall of Tyndall Jewelers, that legacy, that Harold Tyndall mentored and taught me. And actually, it was funny how, because it was a TV station, but the clouds that they have, which was you had to make your own stuff. Well, I made some clouds because I didn't even like, I'm like, this is an actual professional television station. Your what you call it, your little models aren't better than that. So I went home and I made some, and we use those, because I'm like that. I will upgrade something. I mean, it's just, like a little school project or whatever it could be. But that's what I do anytime I go somewhere. It's an upgrade for you, and it's a lesson and a learning experience for me. Now, I don't even know what they're talking about in the chat room, because this is even about chat room energy. So if you're the good folks checking in, listen. If you're the bad folks, I don't give a fuck. Clearly, I'm just saying, Pisces people think they know so much about Pisces. Don't let your knowledge or your misunderstanding of Pisces get you fucked up. I think some people thought that they will play on my top because she's so nice and she's so nice, and I am nice. That is my go-to. My go-to is always nice. But once I realize what's going on, I'm like, Okay, so if you look at with Pisces, they're the alcoholics. I've never been an alcoholic. I've never been that. Well, Pisces, they're a drug addict, and I've never been a drug addict. Did I smoke weed? Yes, that. Nothing more than that. Nothing. I've never done heroin, never done lean, never done that. I've had some of my joints like laced. It's that thing. I've been roofied too at clubs. It's that too. But my body has a fail-safe system that it just kind of kicks out. And it's this soldier in me that I got from my mom and my dad. Like somehow or another, it's just something in me that will that I'll end up pulling through. So if I would say, for instance, that's not what happened, but say, for instance, somebody did try to kill me in January 19 at Walmart, but that's not what happened. I did have 7 doctors, between 7 doctors and 7 nurses, and my mama's blood was in that hospital. So people aren't crazy. But was I an experimental child? I think I was. They said, listen, we don't know what this is. It could kill you, or it could save you. We don't know. We just got it in. All I know is how many people go to Womack Medical Center on a Sunday at 8 o'clock, and you're actually seen by the doctors by 8:35. That happens nowhere in no emergency room, right? So I'm not saying I'm a privileged kid. Either I was a sucker for the experiment, or it just is what it is. But I'm saying, anybody who ever goes to Womack, they will tell you, in Kafer Valley, it's the worst. Let us take charge of your health. They'll take charge of your purse. Oh, child, y'all got the wrong Jones, you know what I mean? Ooh, what was this? This just came out again. Muse of Voices. What does that even mean? I didn't bring the book out, so it doesn't matter. But the Muse of Voices, let's just say, what do you see, girl? I see 2 people dancing like they're looking like Marilyn Monroe, like the Gemini. Like how Marilyn did under the, what you call it, when she went with the Grail, with the subway train, and the wind blew up, and that was all iconic and stuff like that. Marilyn Monroe wasn't a dummy. She was actually quite smart, but they didn't like that. Hollywood liked their women to be dumb and stupid. I guess most men, most power-hungry men, that's what they want too. They don't want women to be smart. There have been a lot of people in Hollywood who, the real Hollywood stories that they would have told you, and some of them did tell you that, this is a messy business, and they don't like you to be smart. Now, let's say, think about, even if you're dark, like Hazel Scott. How many of you, is June is Black Music Month, how many of you even knew who Hazel Scott is? See, your role models might be Alicia Keys. I'm not laughing at Alicia. I just remembered when Rick James said she's like Schroeder. Like, damn. We all know Rick James didn't give a fuck about saying what was on his mind, regardless of how messed up he was. And look at all the people, white or black, who are on drugs. You're either alcoholic, that is true, you're alcoholics or drug addicts of some kind, because to hang around those type of people, I guess you feel like you have to. And that's what my husband saw when I was doing my thing in radio, and he was like, because he come from a family of generational curses. My immediate family, my mom and my dad, there was no generational curse in that. It's that. And we're not doing that. We're not, because they'll take that some type of way. That's just come out okay. But we'll take that one. If you really want to know what this is, it's the lovers. But no, because, I love myself. So if I ever get with anybody, first, we have to be friends before anything else. All of you all are just sexual with your sexual stuff, your lust and stuff like that. And people get mad when you don't want to fuck. It's just like that. I hate to say those words today, but that's how you say it's all in your music, okay? Now you got kids growing up the same way. Like, they don't understand what love is, but they know how to fuck. And something went horribly wrong, okay? Something went wrong in the food, something went wrong in the schools, something went wrong in the politics, something went wrong in the churches too, the leaders and this and that. Please don't think that ever since I saw that green dot on my phone, which that green dot has not always been there, I probably knew I was hacked. Not by who? I don't know. I don't care. I've said it before. I don't give a damn if I'm hacked. What you gonna do about it? Give me a reason to sue. Give me a reason to be the richest black bitch in the entire world. By the way, Clive Davis died. Who didn't see that coming? I like to get little Anthony in the Twilight Zone. Don't let me be little Anthony in the Twilight Zone and put you in the cornfield. But I'm Delulu. Okay. All these immortals out here, they really don't know the deal. So this card that came out is the Emperor. See, at this point in time, I got to be my own Emperor as well as the Empress. Now, you got a lot of people, I'm the Empress, I'm the Empress, I'm the Empress. And you may be, but then start acting like this. Because if you think I'm going to get on YouTube and get into these YouTube streets and say, we're going to talk about the divine feminine, divine masculine today. No. You either like what I got to say or you can go on. I am in my own zone. So the people who want to hear my stories, hey, come along. But the people that don't, you can move along. You think I'm going to chase somebody? You think I'm going to be mad if you don't want to like plug into me or like and subscribe or tithe my vibe? It's all right with me. Hey, little birdie. My mockingbirds. Hey, sweetie. My mockingbirds. This day was going to be like lots of storms. Did I say there's storm warnings all over the place around here? But notice how the sun is nice and bright. It's storm warnings all over the place, but looky. It's all good around me. We cool. There's also a heat warning going on too, but like I said, it's all cool around me. So let's just see. Here we go. Crack on mic. That's all I got to say. Your neighbors hate you. That's okay. What else you say? I have the same pair of underwear holding on my fake dress. That's the best they can do. See, these people really think that they're saying something. So like, so I'm supposed to like feel what kind of way about that? So that's low key. And Jeffrey Miller, who says your neighbors hate you. Fine. I don't give a shit about most of y'all either. So what else is new? Next. I told you, I'm trolling trolls for free in this season. I'm killing trolls because that's my energy. Keep going. Keep going, bitch. Keep going, little bitch. Once you get off that porn and stop fucking kids, keep on going. What else you got to say? Let one of my neighbors come up and say to my face that you hate me, okay? I dare you. I double dare you. I triple dog dare you. I quadruple dog dare you. I'm outside. Okay, that's enough of that. So, seeing it's that stuff. They want to come on you to test you, right? But they can't test me because they won't do that shit in real life. They'll be little keyboard gangsters. I tell you, they act like little brats that never had any kids. Now, military brats and these brats, these ghetto brats, these dummy brats, these mental instability brats, you know, mommy says, okay. I'm laughing because I'm serious and it's funny at the same time. Do the Momo thing. Doesn't anybody love you? The answer will be no. Clearly, you don't even love yourself, and it's that shit. So they think they're going to come in. Now, they used to bother me when I gave a fuck, but I give no fucks. So you can say whatever. You ugly. I have underwear on my head, too. Your dreads are ugly. You need to wash your hair. I wash my hair every night because of this grass pollen. In fact, I'm probably going to go in and take another shower after this because this grass pollen just be messing up. But the Emperor, my friend, do you think that a little peon, a little muggle, and I'm talking about in your spirit too. Do you think that a muggle-ass motherfucker that's all muggle and muddle in the mind, when you got to just talk and get on somebody else's channel, mind you, I don't go on none of these people's channels. They get on your channel. First clue, nobody watches you, but you watching me. And you stalking me too. And again, you try to remind people that your phone is hacked. Now, by who? And there'll be the thing. Oh my God. No, because, I pull out the emperor, right, which is me. Because I'm divine masculine and divine feminine energy. It's what my parents have endowed in me. Sometimes when you don't have a real man around you, you have to be the real man. Well, I mean, I have like many men that are real men. Let me back up on that. But it's the emperor energy. If you don't have that in your own house, then you have to embody that. You have to be able to take up for you. There are many women who are raising their children that sometimes they have to be daddy and mommy too. That doesn't mean you're daddy, but that just means you have to do what you have to do and carry that strength with you. That strength means you got to be strong and show that energy to your children so they can grow up with that strength too. My mama would have never told me to be a hoe, My mama would have never told me to drop on a pole for the dough. My mama would have told me to never deal drugs. My mom and my daddy not about that, because I know real love. So if you think I'm going to let some crack dealing, weed dealing, porn dealing, pedophilic, salty ass, scared in that house because I'm outside, say something if you want to say it in my face. I said that on reason, okay? Like, but they won't. They hide. Why is that? So about the phones being hacked, and it's that too. So I realized when I told somebody too, what's that green dot? Remember when green dot was the thing and everybody was trying to get you to FedEx people. FedEx people be FedExing, if you know what I mean. There's a reason why it's called FedEx. No. That just might be a coincidental thing. Anywho, remember I told you, remember when Green Dot was the thing that everybody was trying to get you to go through your money with Green Dot, and you can get these Green Dot cards, and then that fell off, by the way, and they found out it was a lot of scamming energy, okay? Oh, yeah, the Emperor is emperor today, and right after that, the High Priestess. Child, I don't need to pull any more cards. We're good with the cards. Y'all go ahead and do that. That's what you do. But yeah, back to me. Like, I'm killing trolls this summer. I am killing trolls this summer for fun. That's what I do. Not that I have to address them. It's because now I want to. Because that's the pettiness in me. You see, I'm a Gemini rising with the first and second house. So I can be the queen of petty. And I can have this receipts too. I want people to take me in a court of law. Please, sue me, bitch. Sue me, bitch. You got something on me? Let's play. Let's go. The funny thing about hacking, this is how some people that I know, you're probably plugged into the negative people who hacked into me, because this phone hacking is really, really like some weird shit. I figured that out years ago. But if you remember years ago, I said, I don't give a fuck that I'm hacked. Like, what you gonna do? You're just giving me more information and more receipts to sue all of you. You actually think that I don't keep receipts. I keep receipts in my mind. I keep journals. I got been at least 10 journals I've thrown away. And I've got 20 more in the house, okay? So this whole journaling thing, everybody, you need to journal. I have been journaling since I was 7 years old. And I'm 70 now. You do the math. I laugh when people think they know about me. We need to read you, sister. No, let me read you. And then I'll read me for you, because I think you're still in the slow class. And I'm trying to elevate your game, or at least elevate the facts when you come to me. Now, you can do that with others, because I'm not saying what some of them saying about Pisces, because you might not be talking about Pisces, but I can feel your energy. So I can feel the hacking going on. See, I know what YouTube and I know what the Illuminati will do. But the Illuminati, always think that they're running things. And you forget, you are not God. Pause on that. It's sad when, don't say that. Mommy says, speaking your North Node voice. It's sad when people are of another color, because I don't give it to that yet, but it can be that. But the gatekeepers, they'll get little do anything for money or for clout, and then just, to do their little bidding. So they're slaves to the industry. But it's sad when that thinks that it can run everything, and it thinks its money can run everything too. And you act like you're a god. Like, are you controlling the weather? Are you controlling the weather like, the military and the Jews do? That is not to say that the military and the Jews control weather. That's a myth. I'm not saying that people don't know some ish, but if you want to play cabal games with a C, I can play cabal games with a Q. Bitch, you don't want to play with me unless you do. I told you, I'm trolling trolls for summer, so you give me energy, come on. I'm slaying all of you, and I'm still laughing, I'm still smiling. I don't even know what they're talking about right now, because they're irrelevant. That too. They said what they said, and now they've dismissed out of class. Only their ghosts are hanging around. They're just typing and sucking, typing and fucking, typing and sucking, typing and fucking. Sucks being you, but I'm still out here looking beautiful and natural in me. And I'm glad to see that the narrative is changing. Thank you. You're welcome, because of me. Because somebody realized somewhere, we can't play her like that. No. See, I told you. I don't know why you think, yeah, I hacked your phone. You hacked my phone, and now you got hacked. Didn't I tell you where I go out almost every day? Didn't I tell you that some people in the military I am precious to, by the way? Didn't I tell you that if you're hacked into me, what makes you think that they're not hacked into you? And if you're some rogue, not saying that it is, if you're some rogue E4 mafia motherfuckers that feel like, you're going to do anything for pay, I'm telling you, the real ones, the real special ops and special forces are watching you. 75th Rangers are on your ass. I love it like that. And I mean, like, 82nd, you're the bomb too. All my people, I love my soldiers who know what to do. That's why you see me hanging around with a specific type of people. Like, you see where I go out to coffee and where I hang out with the park with and stuff like that. I don't have time for these people around here. They do too much drama, too much karma, too much addictions, too much afflictions, too much shit. See, it's the whole gang stalking shit. It was all once I realized what this is. Once I realized and I knew, and somebody plugged into that, oh, our girl's woke. She really, really woke. That's when my cavalry came on through. That's when I was getting ready to go off Annie Oakley on motherfuckers. Like, okay, these people are really stalking me today. It's time to air this shit out. These bitches don't know what I'm about. Oh, here come Lilith. In the 11th house in Capricorn. Bitch. Lilith in Capricorn and Pluto in Cancer in the 3rd house. It was death the minute that you came to me. Some people said, she's deaf. I might be. You calling on Anubis and Miss Anubis showed up to the room. Do you think these trolls will be anything to me? Remember, Clyde Davis was the biggest gatekeeper. He was the biggest gatekeeper in the industry, and he died. I'm still, how petty are Geminis? How petty is this with the Gemini rising? Because a Pisces, remember, water forgets nothing. Water holds all the memories. We're all the shit. So all you trolls, I'm telling you what, you better watch out, bitches. Because girlfriend is lit. So I'm telling you, if I really took it serious on you, see, I've got, you don't think, in fact, let me do this right now. There we go. I got a screenshot of all of you. So when I take that to a court of law, I'm going to go, this bitch, and that bitch too. You know what I just did? I did a screenshot of you. All the people that trolled me today, that is defamation of character. That is cyberbullying, by the way. That is a federal crime. Oh, she don't have the money. I have more money than you know. I have more money than you. And that wouldn't take much. Well, Beyonce said, I won't let you take my soul. You can't take my soul, bitch. You cannot take my soul at all. Y'all suck. Y'all signed a contract to the devil. My parents were never going to let me fall. That's the difference between me and you. My parents aren't your parents. Your parents sold you up for $1 and a new house and a car. How's that working for you? So the little trolls, the little, you got little kids. I don't think Blue Ivy doesn't look like she would be the type of person to do that. Northwest, really, she would do that. Bitch, you don't want to have a problem with me. I'll spank you in front of your mama and your daddy and your whole goddamn team. I don't deal with brats like that. Bitch, if you come up in my face, I will kill you in a nice way. I will give you, how would the military, this bitch needs a paddling. But the funny thing about it is I think your parents and your grandparents don't mind paddling. That's some weird shit. All of them are MK'd Ultra or been sucking on the devil's stick. But your biggest devil and gatekeeper died. Yay! It's a celebration. I hope Whitney is waiting at the gates for you, waiting to send you to hell, bitch. Come on, Whit. Now it's your turn, girl. What's it? I'm every woman. I should be playing I just thought about it. I should do an all Whitney Soul School Cafe today. I'll wait for Friday. Some people are sad. I don't know why you sad. That's so disrespectful. Clive was very instrumental, and I will give that man that. But this bitch, no. And the point I think it makes a point. Reminding you, 2 years ago, Quincy Jones died. Nobody saw that coming, but somebody did. And now Clyde Davis died. Who's going to be next? So I suggest it's not Tommy Mottola or Lucian Granger. His little Simpson stand stalking me. Or Will Smith and his little team. Let's play. I have no idea what they're saying because they're not irrelevant, okay? But what did I come out here to say, though? Yeah, but it's just this whole narrative thing. I just came out to say people think they know people, but you don't get to know people in real life. And I'm very well aware that the phones are hacked, but I told you, I don't care if my phones are hacked, right? I want my phones to be hacked. I want my phones to be hacked. Well, okay, I don't. But since they are, what am I going to do about it? Am I going to whine? Am I going to cry? Oh, they're watching me. Bitch, I'll give you a show. I will give you a show. But I'm also taking receipts and screenshots, screenshots and receipts. Those are accurate in a court of law. And by the way, well, you're using burner phones. But did you know, and in fact, a soldier said that too, said once stuff goes up in the atmosphere, up in the clouds, remember everything's going up into the clouds. Once it's gone up into the clouds, it's there. You don't think people can access stuff from the clouds, from the satellites? Once the satellite picks it up, it's there. So you can't hide. And the thing about it is, it's very intrusive. It's very intrusive if you were really trying to live a private life. We have, since everything has been privatized, your prisons have been privatized, your medical institutions have been privatized, your schools have been privatized, the military, I guess, trying to be privatized. I don't know. But I'm just saying, everything was privatized and took all the privacy away. You sign all this stuff. Okay, privacy this and privacy that. But how many of you actually read the fine print? Okay, and the minute that they started putting cameras all over the place, well, okay, that some of you felt some kind of way. But if you weren't committing so much crime to begin with, the cameras wouldn't even need to be there. And it's that too. You blame the effect and not the cause, and the cause was you. You don't like having your privacy interrupted, or you don't like being watched by the police or whatever it be, but you are up here stalking and gang stalking me. How stupid do you sound? So you don't like it when somebody's peeping into your life and looking behind your secret closet. Come down my secret closet. Oh God, Garrett Davis, where are you? I don't want to know. I am so surprised that time that you actually came on Creative Colorful People and you gave me praise. The devil gave me praise. Well, I mean, you know what? The devil knows. Val is a real one. Regardless of what you want to say, she's real as real can be. Accurate too. Very brilliant. But y'all want to play me like I'm the dumbass fool. Play me with my hair, play me with my nose, play me with my skin. How's that working for you? So what else you got to say? What else you got to do? What else can you say to me? But one thing I know you won't do is come up in my face. You want to sneak around and try to put a hit on me? Bitch, you already being watched. Let's get back to that. We're all being watched, and that's for real. In reality, but are you mad because you're being spied on when you are the reason that you're being spied on? If there wasn't so much goddamn crime, if it wasn't so much hidden shit, you didn't think this was going to come back to you? And it's like AI. You know what? I'm telling you, AI in the wrong hands is a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing. I agree with the Pope. Pope Leo, I'm with you, bro. Like, you all maybe I've watched too many movies, or maybe I've seen this stuff in real life. I know how AI can go wrong, right? Did you forget, and this was real news, this is not fake news, did you forget that time that there was this young boy, true story, look it up, there was this young chess champion, I don't know if he was from Russia or where was he from, but it's a true story. There was this young chess champion. He was prodigy. So he wasn't even his teen shit, maybe 9, 10, or 11. And they put him against a robot, AI. And the robot broke his hand. No lie. Look that up. If they haven't erased that, because people be real quick to erase news. And see that, and that's where you lose, because you tried to erase my news and my history out too. But I'm still going to be me, whatever you do. So it doesn't really matter if you have somebody like J. Cole that doesn't know me, even though he's met me, or it doesn't matter about any of the people in Cumberland County, or the ones who don't know about me being the first queen at Fox 99, or the first black woman who did TV weather. It's okay. Because I got those memories and I know what I did. I don't be making up shit. You all be making up stuff all the time. I'm a real oracle. I'm a psychic. I'm a witch. Okay. All right. Mental instability, but you want to call me mentally unstable, and you're stalking me, trying to get them numbers up. Gotta get them numbers up. You gotta get them numbers up. Are you showing your tits for everybody? Like your tits is going. If you gotta sell your tits, do you know how many people have real tits? See, your health is your wealth, and that's it. Your health is your wealth. So I find it funny how the very people, remember how everybody was going on a campaign about plastic and how plastic is wrong, and it is. You don't want to eat plastic and stuff like that, but the fact of the matter is we do, plastic and metal too. I've told you before, if you're ever microwaving, say you've got a fish dinner or whatever dinner, but it's meat, even vegetables, and you put that in the microwave and your microwave starts popping, as I'm sure some of you have noticed, food doesn't pop in the microwave unless it has metal in it. Know that for a fact. Food does not pop in the microwave unless it has metal in it. Common sense says people don't put aluminum in the microwave because that shit can blow up. But your food is popping all over the place. You're seeing the sparks. That's metal. But the FDA and who's not telling you that, and that too. So I do realize who's gang stalking me, but bitch, I am telling you, you are not God. And that's why I'm not afraid. Why should I be afraid of any of you? If I really had God in real life, then why should I be afraid of any of you? I represent this. I know this country will kill truth tellers, right? You will kill truth tellers, yet you will send the military to fight a war that's not even. The war in itself is not particularly real. It is real, but it's not real because everybody's making side deals. Everybody's making money. Will gas go up? Will gas go down? It depends on the election. It's always the same thing, year in, year out, year round. Every goddamn election season, some weird shit goes down that's got you looking at that when you should be looking at this. And because I'm looking at this instead of that, they want to come for me. Well, then come on, bitches. Because this is the year that all these gatekeepers start to go down. You already seen it with the biggest gatekeeper in the industry. Oh my God, who didn't see that coming? I had to look and research that. I researched that over and over again because even I was like, what? Clive Davis dead at 94. Old age. Yeah, okay, that too. Now, that's so disrespectful. No, what's disrespectful is what he did. Why don't you talk about that too? But we can't talk. I can talk about that. So I love it how, people who monopolize on his money, white and black or whatever color in between. That's so disrespectful. No, you're being the music industry. Come and talk to me. But if you want, don't disconnect now. If you want these little goony Google kids who want to talk about, the industry games and the industry fame and what people won't do for money. How many people have been saying that? What people won't do for money. But the thing about the difference between me and you is I'm not like you. I'm not going to do anything for money. That's not how my mom and my dad raised me. So I would never do to you what you did to me. But if for a minute I feel like you want to take my life out of this gang stalking, shit, I will kill you, bitch. I'm a product of my industry too. I'm a product of my mentality too. I'm a soldier, a real soldier like my mom and my dad. I'm not a soldier like they soldiered, but I'm a soldier in my own way, okay? My dad was a straight up person, a real king, a real leader, okay? My mom was a straight up person, the ultimate fashion model in my family. I'm looking back at stuff like that and I'm going like, gosh, I know mommy says, can you dress? I'm not a girly girl, mommy. You always knew that. I think my mom thought that, because I was such a tomboy. I think she thought but no, I'm just a tomboy. I'm that way. But if you ever think I'm going to let some little goony goo some little, robo gangsters try to troll me today, bitch, I'm not that. Once I realize that, that's why, to me, you might not rock with the military, but I do because they are some of the main reasons that keep me legal. Because I am the type of person with the Gemini rise to me. Pisces, I told you, we're like water. We hold on to everything. So if you thought I was going to forget shit, and say, I don't forget nothing. I remember the people who did great stuff for me, and I will also remember the people who did horrible stuff for me. And if I live to be 3003, I will remember you. I will remember that shit. So I suggest if you see me in person, I feel the energy that you want to play me as a trick, I suggest you give me 100 feet, bitch. In fact, 100 yards. Because I might be feeling a little froggy, okay? And I'm going through menopause too, okay? So the years are rolling back and I'm like, oh, man, I don't want to go through menopause again. And it's going to be super hot. It's going to be a hot summer. Summer is definitely here. Summer came in. Bam. Summer came in and a major gatekeeper died. Woo, child. Daddy is not playing. Run for your lives. Run. Run, demon, run. Hilarious. I find it hilarious the timing though. Ooh, child, Jupiter and Saturn and Neptune all put on the show, but you know about Pisces, do you though? Well, I'm basing these moves, bitch. That don't mean nothing. I mean, unless it means something for you. Look, I'm not knocking any of you, but you know exactly who I'm talking to. It's like, I suggest you watch that little gang stock, that little stuff that you're doing for money, because if you think you're gonna make money off of gang stock and me or telling stories about me, I'm gonna make you bitches work. Now I'm the new leader in town. Now I'm gonna be your slave master. Work, bitch. Work. I'm trolling people for fun this summer. It's a comedy. Because people need to bring joy in comedy. So mommy says, she wants me to bring more joy. And daddy says I can bring more comedy. And they'll handle all the rest. So to keep me from, and I do realize, see, that's why, because I would love to come out and hang with you, because the military, the wives and the families coming out, and they're showing them too how to, what the agent goes through. So I applaud you in doing that. So finding people out there shooting and repelling off the board. And I think that's great, because that's what time we're on. We are preparing our families for when this whole world goes down and goes wrong. We are preparing us. See, we got us. You don't know who you got. You got the drug dealer around the street, the drug dealer around the way, the crack addict around the way, the pedophile around the way, whatever it be. Like I said, I don't give a fuck whether my neighbors like me or hate me, but I'm here. I'm paying my rent. What the you mad at me? I would have been okay and minding my business, but you got up in my goddamn face. You got up in my goddamn face and tried to bully me. Bitch, I don't do bullies. I remember that time I was in the fifth grade teacher, Margaret McLaurin, cousin too. And I had been bullied by my cousins on Deep Creek, the Tims, and whatever, all the ones on Deep Creek Road. And I'm just like, because I had so many cousins in the school system. I'm like, doesn't anybody say this? But I guess they were like, in their own way, because remind you, this is part of the Saturn energy, okay? Whereas you've got to learn. We're here, but you got to learn. You can tell other kids to stop bullying somebody, but the fact of the matter is, until that kid stands up for themselves, they're going to bully that kid, because their parents, their aunts, their watchers aren't watching them all the time. So what happens when you're by yourself? So you got to be on your point. You got to be on your grind. So that's why military people teach their kids what to do. Yeah, I'm Pisces. I'm nice, but before I bring that side of me out, apparently I have to go through a lot of things. And I've gone through a lot of things. At 70 years old, I don't give a damn what you say about me, about my hair, about my nose, about my clothes. I look better than any of you will ever look, and I damn sure look better than AI. I didn't finish the story, but I'm gonna get back to that about the robot and the chess prodigy. But the thing about it is, so here I am in the fifth grade, and we were playing ball, right? And every time, I'd come off the field, they're always bumping me and stuff like that. So I got tired of it. I got sick of that. So one of them getting ready to bump out, bop! See, I'm real good at that. You won't see it coming. You won't see it. That is not to say I'll sucker punch somebody. I don't call it a sucker punch when you should have known you tried to play me to the left. So the fact that you didn't see it coming, that's on you. Maybe that's why I call death. A lot of people don't see death coming. I don't really like to associate me with death, but me and death have been walking. We've been walking beside each other almost all my life. So it's that too. So it's like, when you watching me or you're trolling me, how's that working for you? Because if you're trying to scare me to death, I'm over that. In fact, the funny thing about it is, I was outside looking at the stars last night. Was it last night? Or was it? No, it was the day before. No, it was last night. And I saw like black shadows and stuff out. So I'm like, No, I think it was the night before, and that was the night that that the next day Clive, well, I don't know. The point I'm making, though, is that when my cousin coming off the field, You know, she's going to bump, and I punched her in the gut. So they're going to run into my teacher. They'll push me. And my 5th grade teacher, Miss McLaurin, said, what did you do to her? Because she'd been seeing her do it. She'd been seeing them do it. They saw them bully me. She saw them bully me. Whoops. That car just went on the floor. Hold on. Wind just blew that away. Let me go and get that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. What's the card that the wind blew, Val? The devil. Oh, snap. Oh, golly gee. You can't make this shit. Like y'all say, you can't make this up. You can't make this. No, seriously, I don't be making nothing up. But you all do, but go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and talk in your chat rooms and get your scripts together while you talk about me and try to troll me. How's that working for you? I think the military picked up a long time ago. She's quite different. We must keep an eye on her. You don't think they've already come to be like going like, so I'm good. I'm good with my tribe, and my tribe is good with me. Why should the good ones want me to die or try to make me commit suicide? That would be like insane. Not if you're really repping morality and integrity. Not when you're really repping bravery, courage, lethality, legality. Why should I be worried about an illegal bitch coming up and doing some shit when I've got a Glock named Lucy with 12 gold dots named? I'm not kidding about that. So, and still is that reason why Mom was like, well, now I can go out on the range, but I don't want you to just have to go out on the range and shooting this summer, because summer is going to be hot, and I want you to do something different. So it's comedy. So I'm using all these thoughts, you know, because those hoes over there, those masculine, so-called feminine, whatever it be, it seems like a lot of confusion. Everybody's conflicted to me, but what you won't be conflicted about is me. So I don't give a fuck if my neighbors don't like me. I much don't care about you either. So what? You best be glad that I have God in my life, because I'm telling you, when the Cancer moon was mooning, I thought I kept having these vibes like I just need to go to some people's houses and really sort it out, and that was not the thing to do. I had to. That's why I kept playing music, because when my mind goes like that, I have to bring it back, because I have those thoughts too. I mean, you know, some people, if some people say that I've never had a thought about killing a person, I can't say that. Now, maybe there's some people who've never had a thought about killing a person. I can honestly say that, I mean, that might be saying something, but I think about that at least, well, let's just say several times a week, because it seems less problematic if I say that, if I think about that every day. No, but I think about justice. I'm really good with my justice. That's why I like to watch certain movies, and I get that justice out of me. Like I said, Judge Dredd, not the Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone, but Dredd, the last one, super, super dark movie. Super, super dark movie. He dropped that bitch in the hole. Hulk smash. Ants. I be killing trolls just like that. Cinnamon. Hold on. Here we go. Cinnamon. Great on plants, bad on ants. See, there's ways you can kill people, yo. Where at? There we go. Oh, okay, that's what I was supposed to. So that's the tie-in today. There's ways that you can kill things without doing it the most radical way, like ants. You know, like you got to look at some of these trolls and these demons as ants. So if you don't want to, girl, this brand new bottle. Take the bottle. Hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey baby, hey. I got stuff to do though, right? I'm working on my new book. Smells good. Cinnamon. Ants hate cinnamon. So how I Hulk smash, so you can treat some people like that. You can Hulk smash them, or maybe you can sprinkle some cinnamon on them. Like, you know what? Think of different ways. It's like insecticide. Some people say get a whole bunch of insecticides, but they've been spraying insecticides all over the place. Ants are so resilient to insecticide. They're like, eh. Anything that can break through a cement. You know how tough ants are? People can't even do that. I'm immortal. I'm this. I'm that. Taking 50,000 steroids. All you need is steroid Sam and steroid Susie got those steroids thinking they can do everything. Stop this gold dot, bitch. Know what I mean? But ants, on a reality, ants can, and I love the movie Ants too. Was it Ants? I think it was. Ants can break through a concrete. They get focused that they can break through concrete. Do you know how resilient and how strong that is? Some say, I want to be like an elephant. But I don't even think an elephant, well, I mean, it could. Eventually. Yeah, now you messed up. Now you don't know where to go. You ain't going to my house there, yo. And cinnamon's a good, cinnamon. Just ground cinnamon. You can get cinnamon at the dollar store. It doesn't have a high price cinnamon or anything like that. And it makes your house smell all nice and stuff too. Now it's just a nice smell. It's just a nice smell. And you can put it in your coffee too. Cinnamon is actually good for high blood pressure, among other things. You can put in your food, put in your tea. Cinnamon is such an all-purpose herb. You can use it for many things. You're welcome. But yeah, are you in the car listening and watching, or you just sitting there because you ain't got nothing else to do because you don't have air conditioner in your house? Yeah, I see you. But I'll be acting like she don't be paying attention, but I'll be paying attention to everything. I'll see now you come out. You know, if they don't like me, why don't they like me? Because I called them out, because I was minding their business, but somebody paid them a little money to stalk me and bully me, and they thought that was going to take me out. I have had more things far worse than these crusty dusties that have tried to take me out, bitch. I told you, me and Death have walked almost side by side each other. They want to make you fear. You got a problem? They want to make you fearful. They want to bother you. The fact that I'm using them like they're being used. Now everybody's using the trolls. You don't think I've taught certain people? Certain people are learning from me. Certain people with real intelligence are learning that too. Oh. So oh my God, my hair is in my back. I can feel my hair. My hair's in my back. Oh, that's a nice cloud. It looks like a big fist. What's that? Weather's wonderful. Did I say we got storm warnings all over the place? I'm going to go inside in a minute and cook me some food, okay? One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eat well. You know, a lot of people feel like hell because you don't eat well. And your health is your wealth, but it starts with how you eat. I actually, since I stopped, I haven't, just for practice, because I'm on a budget in reality, but because we're all on a budget. We all say we're all on a budget. Well, except the rich people, except your president. He's clearly not on a budget. Bitch, Clive Davis died. I'd be really worried if I were you. But you go ahead, MAGA supporters. I'm immortal. That won't happen to me. I bet Clive Davis said that too. There's nothing like people who swear out they're ready to die until they're not. And that's always the case. I'm ready to die until you get ready to die, and then you're not. The funny thing about it is I was ready to die when I was in the hospital. I was ready to die that time I had the flu and food poisoning. And I was asking my husband, who I do, I said, please shoot me. And I meant it. He was like, just let me take you to the doctor. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to go. I would have died in my own bed. Just shoot me. And I realized how incoherent that must sound. And my husband's like, this is a man who was in the first Saudi war, and he was just kind of pleading me, baby, please. And I'm like, just go away, just let me be. Food poisoning and the flu at the same time. It's not. I lost like about 20 pounds in a couple of days. Like I lost 20 pounds when I went through that little experiment. And I will say this though, the people who really love you. Again, thank you to the people. I know. Good stories today, a joyful story. Like, get all this hateration out the way. So the Negroes had treated me some kind of way because I wasn't sleeping with anybody. And I put that on Mac Davis's head, not Mac Davis, Mac Edwards' head too. Danny Highsmith, I guess she was just about the money. So, I guess you kind of like Pontius Pilate. You just wiping your hands out of it. And the Beasleys, the real Beasleys didn't know. I mean, I don't think they did, but, you never know. But the point of the matter is, you can tell that people appreciate you. Because I told you I'm the money maker. I do all the commercials for all the formats, right? Hey, true. I do that. So I'm out of work because the money maker is gone. You can tell when people appreciate you, when you really make money the legal way. So I'm out though for like about a week, and I lost a whole bunch of weight. Like I said, I really lost about 20. I mean, food poisoning and the flu. It's coming out of all ends. That's why I said, just kill me now. Just kill me. And he was like, let me take you to the doctor. I'm like, I'm not going to no doctor. Just kill me. Like, baby, you can't even drink water or nothing. When you have food poisoning and the flu, nothing stays in. You can't even drink water. And you're getting dehydrated. But you can't even drink water because it's coming right out. Just as fast as it's going in, it's coming right out. So it was like hell for about 3 days. I was like that. I sucked that up for about 3 days, right? And then after about a week, I went to work. I could have not. The rest of the little crusty dusters would have been, probably out for about 2 weeks or so. But I'm a soldier. I suck it up. Went back to week. And I'm like looking like I lost a whole bunch of weight. Just like looking. Because I've just got emptied out. And so that was the day that WKML had this event. Or something like I don't know if it was Meet the Kings or the Country Kings or something like that. And it was Meet the VanCamp brothers. And so, and people, if you worked with me up at BC Broadcast, you know how certain people love to eat. And so, especially this Tila and all of them, the sales manager and all this and all that. So, but the country folk, the promoters, like, no, we got this for our listeners. This is a station event, but this is not your event. Your ass works for Foxy. Your ass works for Kiss. This is a KML event. Take your greedy little asses back to your workplaces, slave, because this is not for you. That's funny. It's sad saying that, but I mean, if it really was that bad. But I'm just saying, because I'm telling you, there were people in the sales reps that didn't like these people either, because they realized I was a moneymaker. You have people who really. It's sad that the white people respect me more at BC Broadcasting than the black people did. That's sad. It was a black person, a black sales manager, not Tila, but Tila, before she became sales manager. But he was the one that told my husband, he said to me, if you would just play the game. He said that to me, to my face, and then he said that to me in front of my husband. Do you know how much it took for my husband not to knock this little nigga out? And I'm just like, you do not even know. And I think, and that's when my husband started noticing how much I was drinking. For me, that was drinking a lot, because I would go to these events that we had, and right off the bat, I'm ordering a drink, which is something I didn't used to do, because for the most part, I'm a teetotaler. Now, after 3 drinks, I'm fried. Really, after 4 drinks, I'm throwing up. My body just won't. So I have never been an alcoholic or drunk in my life, because my body won't even accept that, right? I have a fail-safe system. My mom and my dad put a spiritual chip in me that a drug addict I'm not going to be, and an alcoholic I'm not going to be. And when somebody tries to roofie me, or I remember a couple of times when a couple of people laced my weed. And that's why I'm not around them anymore. Because I swear on their mom and their daddy, I will punch the fuck out. Like, I remember when you did that. And I was coherent enough to know you're going, you all right? You know, goddamn well I'm not all right, because you know what you put in the weed, you jackass, salty ass motherfucker. And didn't I trust you? Didn't I think you were a friend to me? Didn't I call you my brother or my sister? And then you trying to like set me up on some bullshit that you all right? That was the devil coming out of you. So you think I'm going to play with the devil? I don't give a fuck how much you apologize. I see the devil in all of you. I see what you will do for money. Once you see, you can't unsee. Once God pulls you out of Sodom and Gomorrah, you don't get back to that energy. So I don't give a fuck who doesn't like me in this community. I don't fucking care. But give me enough energy to sue everybody. I'm going to sue everybody and own this whole goddamn lot, and just everybody going to be out. Because I'm that motherfucking petty. You should learn to be nicer to people. That's what you want to learn in the summer of 26. Bitch, I'm not that bitch to fuck with unless I is. And I said it grammatically incorrect, because that's how you talk. God damn it. And God does. Damn you all. But anyway, so I'm going up to the station. 20 pounds lighter. 17, 20 pounds lighter. And, you know, here come all the head Negroes, you know, it'd be like, waiting to get the food, but like came out like, nope. I come off the elevator, I come to work, everybody's coming hugging, and still I don't know, because I still don't know if I'm contagious or not, because it's been a week, but I can't even stand to smell food. And you know I'm Pisces, I'm a foodie. There's just food all over the place, and I can't even stand to smell the food, okay? Oh, we miss you, we love you. True story. So all these hate ass niggas out at the station just mad, because all of a sudden, now the real star on the scene is finally getting the love she deserves from the other people, right? So they've been waiting all day to get some food and stuff. And so next thing I know, here they are. Here are these people. They're serving me a plate. Like, you need to, because they're seeing I've lost all this weight. So they're serving me a plate, and I'm like, I can't even eat nothing right now. I'm not hungry. I mean, food, because it took me about a week or so that I could eat. Because, I mean, every time I smelt food, I think after about the fourth day, it was probably in my head, because I've been throwing up for like 3 days straight. I was throwing up and shitting for 3 days straight. So just the smell of food made me think of muscle memory. Like, like I'm just let me get some coffee, and I'm here. Let me get some. That was it, and that was all I was doing for about several days after that. Just coffee and water. Like, just let me get some coffee, and they're just feeding me full of food. And they fed me, and they gave me another plate and saying, take this to Baker too. These people were pissed. They were pissed. Because these are the ones that thought they were running things, you know what I mean? And here I am being shown so much love. I'm having like 3 plates of food. They couldn't even get none. They couldn't touch this food until, you know, the people that came in to meet the Van Sant brothers and stuff. And by the time that they got through, there was really nothing left. And here I am with a stack of with 3 plates. Okay. How petty can Val be? Why don't you ask D-Rock at Beasley Broadcasting? He can remember that. So, because I think he was on the air too. So, I don't know. But anyway, so I still couldn't eat, but just because. And it really wasn't at D-Rock per se, but it was just in general, because I really wasn't getting any love. I helped all these people, and and come to find out, they all stabbed me in the back. So I said, shit, I'm going to take advantage of that. Hey, Frick Rat Fred. One of my carpenter wants to come by. So I take me a chicken leg, right, drumstick, and I'm forcing myself to eat. I'm going into the Foxy control room, with one plate, because I put the other 2 on my desk. But with one plate, and I mean, yum, yum, yum. Show is good. Yum, yum, yum. Have some? Oh, you can't. That was so petty. That was petty. That's my first and second house. You see when Pete Hegseth got that little look in his eye? That's that Gemini shit coming out of him, man. So that's why when Geminis be trying that shit, like, bitch, I have been trolled by the best Geminis. If it's a Gemini trying to troll me, bitch, You are out of your league. You are so out of your league. I hope you're learning from me, but god damn. Nigga, cracker, Asian, whoever it be, I pity the fool that literally wants to troll me. I'm laughing all the way summer because a lot of people gonna be falling out dying, seriously. In the streets, in the sheets, or wherever it be. So, in order to bring a little distraction to all this death that's gonna go around this summer, I'm gonna bring some comedy. And so if it was these trolls' mission to try to troll me to death because you thought Val Jones was going to be on a t-shirt, no. Well, how you make your money? I don't make my money like you, and I'm legal. And I know damn well you can try to set me up on some shit, but I know for a fact that the FBI, the CIA, and the FED know that too. So, trump up some charges on me, bitch, I am suing all of you. Do I look like a random dumbass niggers? God set you up. And I am tapping again, and the devil did too. I'm going to enjoy this summer because this summer is for me. I don't know and I don't care what it is for you. But I'm going to have the best summer ever. Which sounds like a narrative. That's a theme going on right now in some of this stuff. So best summer. Boom, boom. And a pine cone just fell off the tree. I find this hilarious. Ooh, and look at the clouds. Storm's coming. So I'm going to go in. Take me a shower real quick and wash out this grass pollen. And then fry me some flounder. And some. I kept looking at. Why do I keep looking at chips for snacks? I'm like, no. You have watermelon fries, which are so good. Watermelon fries are the best. My blood pressure is like so low. So for everybody like, about your blood pressure, check the ones who are hoping I die. My blood pressure is like right now. My blood pressure is averaging like about 106/65, which it does that kind of in the wintertime for various ways. So you want to make sure you stay hydrated, okay? But in my case, I'm eating better food, and I got off the I got off the red meat. Thank you. You know, FDA, because your goddamn beef prices are like, what the hell? So thank you to the man. Actually, Walmart too is like, I don't even eat meat anymore because I'm like, but yeah, they're thank you. Oh, see there, but you're killing the beef industry again. Like the same hamburger meat, regular hamburger meat. And I'm talking about beef chuck. Now we're talking beef chuck. We're not talking about sirloin steak. We're talking about beef chuck, which makes great hamburgers, by the way. But the same beef chuck that was last month, that was like about $3, it's now $6. I'm like, nah, 6 going on 7. Beef chuck? Oh, yeah. But your economy is great. For who? Rich people? Reminding you, Clyde Davis just died. You think you can't die too? You're not God. And your little Simpson stance and your little trolls, for all the people that you trolled off of YouTube and scared off of YouTube and threatened off of YouTube, I dare you to come in my face. I'm protected by the best military force on this motherfucking planet, okay? That is not a flex or a lie. If you'd like to try that, then try. I could be lying, but what if I'm not? Ask my community how they feel about me now. Now I'm a witch. Now I'm this. Now they hate me or scared of me. Where are the trolls at now? They're all inside. I'm outside. Or they're in their cars trying to drum up some shit. Everybody's being really nice to me in my face. I don't know what they're telling you when they get in your rooms and your groups. But if you think Val Jones is scared of interview, you don't know what Val Jones will do. That's why some people say she's kind of unstable. Unstable according to who? Unstable according to what? My pattern's like the weather. So that's it. I'm going to go inside. Oh, I felt a raindrop. Time to go in. So I'm so glad we had this time together. I don't know when I'm just tap in when I tap in. All right, but I'm just saying for all the ones writing narratives about me, or you're this, you're that, I'm feeling the rain. It's coming. Storm's coming. So I'm going inside and I cook and eat. Mommy says, we're done here. And I agree. I hope you learned something. Learn from the best. Learn from the source. And reminding you, spirituality is a personal thing. This is not a collective journey. This is not a collective rise, or at least it's not for me. It's personal. Reminding you, it's always personal with me. Message. Oh yeah, if you like my vibe, tithe, scribe, whatever it is, donate. I love donations because, you donate the liars. What would happen if you donate the truth? Karma is karma. Good stuff can come back to you if you are supporting what really supports you. If you support the good will come back. Ooh, the rain's coming down. Mommy says time to come in. Yes, ma'am. Rain. Glorious rain. Anyway, until next time. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Cashapp, $ValJonesDaO, or PayPal, iamvaljones@gmail.com. All right, gotta go. Bye. End. It's raining.